Good day, beautiful people. I am testing out another YouTube option. So this one is going to be about movement and how I teach movement. So I am a meditation integration coach, and what that means is I teach how to live meditation on a day-to-day basis. And from that, you know, we do the emotional intelligence. We work on our mental, on our heart, our physical body, which is our vessel, our soul is so important. And so for a very long time, I stopped applying for yoga positions because I didn't want to teach it the regular way. Like, I didn't want to fit in this box because I never fit in a fucking box. No, I never did. So I had to work through that. I had to work, like, why do I feel like I'm succumbing myself to something that I'm not when I would go outside and share my talent? And it was really unique because I've been working on my heart stuff a long time, but particularly this last year, really diving deep into being an entrepreneur, because I realized, and I love teaching movement the way I teach it. It's an interdisciplinary style. I love teaching spatial awareness. I love teaching how does your spine like move, sit, you know, sweep, clean, pick up boxes. When you're crying, how does your physical, biological body get impacted by that? And I'm all for strength. I appreciate it. I love mobility as well. Mobility training, strength training, and martial arts, conditioning. So I mix all of those together and really dive deep into what movement is, how emotions affect our movement, and how that the movement affects our emotions. And when you do yoga, when you live yoga, one of my first clients that I had, she bawled her eyes out. She's like, why can't I do this? And like, things are gonna come up. Because our body memory, our body has stories written all over them, within them, through them. And things were gonna come up. Things were coming up for her, and it was so interesting because I love regular yoga classes. I love yoga classes. I've been doing them for 7.5 years and counting. But now it's a little bit more different. Now my body earns for a little bit more uniqueness and maybe more mobility training, which is why I follow Catherine Bruni Young. If you're really interested in movement, she has some really unique takes on it. So here is my thoughts on sharing on movement. I love teaching how our spatial awareness is reflected within our lifestyle. And that's so important for when you're, let's just say, when you're going to go do simple tasks. You don't need tennis to have coordination. You could do simple movements that incorporate gravity, that incorporate the space with around us and the floor, and and how we relate to that. If that's off, then sports that need coordination are going to be off. So knowing that, sitting on the floor, like doing a lot of floor work, it changes the byproduct of our body, because if we are comfortable sitting on the floor, our body is not going to be used to it. It's going to hurt. Your ankles are going to hurt. Your butt's going to hurt. It's going to kill you. It's going to hurt, like not literally kill you, but it's going to be like, yo, why is this hurting me? So I feel uncomfortable. And then that irritability is going to come out. So that's one thing that I love teaching as well, like just being comfortable with, space, gravity, and different levels of movement. Another thing that I love teaching is it's the transition. So I focus on slow, powerful transitions, right? It's like when you're moving into downward dog, not just go boop, downward dog, because that's like one of the most famous poses, but I love to guide it. I don't even say the words, the words of the pose. I align their body so it's coming into a movement. It's becoming this experience of, wow, my core is working along with my legs and my hips to support me. It's not on my wrists. Yeah. And when you're taking your leg back, using your core and and the strength of your wrists and your hands and your biceps to pull that leg back. Not fast, but slow. And when you do it slow, there's power in that. And as I'm teaching my journey and I'm teaching my clients, they realize the power in the transitions, because it's the journey to the destination that gets it so powerful. It's the journey to doing a headstand that, you know, builds up the climax of, fuck, I can do a headstand. Yeah, so my movement techniques are so unique, so beautiful. I'm so excited to share them to the world, because they talk about trauma, because my yoga teacher training is specialized in trauma, how it has trauma in the body as well. So a mix of that, a mix of martial arts conditioning. I've been doing martial arts for about 4.5 years. A mix of mobility training, strength training. I used to go to the gym. I stopped for a little bit because I'm kind of turned off by the gym right now. So I'm looking for other calisthenic ways that I can build muscle and really just be the best version of myself. Can I climb a tree with muscle, with my own muscle? That's what's important to me. Can I you know, move around in different ways and still have strength, rather than just going like this all the time and having strength one way. Dynamic strength. Ooh. So thank you so much for listening to my video. If you're interested in having private sessions with me, definitely reach out. Would love to connect. I do online and in-person sessions around the GTA Toronto for now. And I also have a one-on-one program that has 3 spots available for my meditation coaching, and that incorporates not just physical movement, but it really, like, let's live your fucking life, like holding space for you to, like, attack each fear, like just pew pew, fear, you're gone. Fear busters, like that's what we are. We're fear busters. So holding space, you know, learning tools. And that's what this life is about. So these are my style of movement techniques. Thank you so much for holding space and listening. If you really love what I'm sharing and would like to see more videos, or would like to see me in action of my movement, definitely comment below and subscribe if you're digging my vibe. That rhymed on purpose. Big up yourself.